This video is just going to be a quick introduction to how you can use Statista to gather statistics to use to support your research project. So let's say that you are researching TikTok. You can just go to the basic search box here, type in TikTok, hit search, and then check out your list of results. At the top, you have three ways of filtering your results. The first is by location, and you may want to consider doing that depending on your topic, depending on your focus. In this particular case, a lot of the things that are coming up first say that they are worldwide. For a topic like TikTok, that does make sense since it is a global product. But of course, you may want to focus on looking at it in the United States. So then maybe you would want to narrow down to that. It really does depend on the topic. Sometimes you'll do a search and the majority of the results that are coming up first are from other specific countries. So then you may want to say, let's go ahead, go to location, and then you can go down and scroll down to the country if you want. But the United States is a long ways down in that list. So it's easier really to just start typing United States here, and then it'll pop up. You can check it and then just hit apply. So then it will get rid of everything that says something other than the United States, and you can focus in on that. Another way of filtering is by year of coverage. So you can specify what year you want to start looking at, and what year you want to go up to, or you can just, shortcut to the last 5 years or etc. And then content type, if we click on this, you can see there are a number of different types of content that could come up in your results. If you are maybe doing research for something like a small business management class or marketing, you may use some of these bottom three results. But in most cases, if you're doing a basic typical research paper, you are probably going to focus on these first top three types: statistics, reports, and topics. Really, each of a statistic is really a component of a report, and a report is another component of a topic. So statistics are individual statistics. Reports are collections of a bunch of statistics related to a specific topic. And then a topic is really a hub for that topic, where it will give you all of the statistics and also the report and some overview information on one page. So let's say that we limit this to statistics and we hit apply. You can see it's listing these individual statistics here. So like the first one is TikTok users in the US 2019 to 2029. And that is all that is going to look at. If we go into this, it's going to give you this graph. And one thing you want to keep in mind is how to cite this. If you want to use the citation tool, you do have to look for it a little bit here. It's not in a typical place compared to the majority of our databases. So you need to actually go over to this box on the right, go to the bottom of the box where it says citation formats, and click view options. Then you can choose whatever style you need to get the correct citation. And of course, our disclaimer is always that you do want to double check your citations. No citation tool is perfect 100% of the time. So that's an individual citation or statistic. And then if you scroll down, you can see it has related statistics, related reports. So let's go back. And we had filtered down to just individual statistics. We can clear all, although that would also clear our location. So I'm just going to go to content type here and uncheck that, and then check topics and hit apply. So now we have some topic pages. So one is for TikTok in the United States, statistics and facts. Let's open that up. Down here on the left, we have a bunch of those individual statistics. Over here on the right, we have related topics. This is the overview information up at the top that I mentioned. You could click show more to see that. You can see there's quite a bit of information there. And then over on the right is the report I mentioned. The report is really just a collection of all of these statistics that are down here. Why do you want to go into the report? Well, if you want them all in one place, in one document, that could be useful to you. So what you could do is go into the report, and you have the table of contents here, but you'll notice if you scroll over this, you can't actually click on any of these. You're not going to go into here to look at the report. You have to actually download it. So over here on the right, you can choose between a PowerPoint or PDF format. I'm going to go ahead and go with PowerPoint, and it'll download it. So I'm going to go up and grab my download to open it. And here we have the report with the table of contents showing you everything that is in it. So you could see maybe which slide you want to jump to, and you could click right on it to jump down to that, or you can scroll down. So you can see there are a bunch of charts and graphs and such. Now, if you go to one of these and you decide you want to use this, when it comes to citations, you are not going to cite the report as a whole. You could, but you'd have to format your own citation for that. As far as using the citation tool in Statista, what you need to do is just cite this individual statistic that you want to use instead of citing the whole report. So to do that, down at the bottom of the slide in tiny little print, it says read more. I know you probably can't even see that in the video, so you have to trust me. It says read more. Just click on that. And what that's going to do is take you back to that original, if I can get it to work. Oh, here we go. It's taking you back to that original individual citation or individual statistic page. And so then you'll use the citation tool as we looked at earlier over here at the bottom of the box where you click view options and then choose the style. So that's the basics of using Statista. Check out future videos for some more in-depth uses.